Hello and welcome to episode 12 of JDUB and Friends. I have one of my original guests, actually the original guest, Napem back with me. How you doing, Napem?
What's up? What's up?
Say,
We
been a
are
rough,
back. It's been a rough season. Yeah. It's-
yeah,
it
since the
has
last,
not been a good one.
no, since the last time we
Good
talked.
for you guys.
Right. I had two
Yeah.
good seasons so far. I've had the Heat and the Eagles right now, so we'll see what
Oh my
happens after
goodness.
that.
I'd be forgetting, man. Heat and the Eagles. And
Yeah,
I'm a Knicks and Giants fan.
yeah,
Kicking us out of the playoffs
yeah,
in both
seasons.
sports. That's
You know,
crazy. Yeah.
my Cubs did make the playoffs, but other than that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, it's been a weird season so far for or for the Giants. There's been a lot
Okay,
questions.
I wouldn't say weird, but like, because I predicted this.
Hmm.
I said I don't know what I don't exactly remember what I said in that podcast, but I'm pretty sure I said something on the lines of, we need another wide receiver,
Yeah.
which it's very apparent. The offensive line. I don't think I said anything about that, but I
Hmm.
definitely said we shouldn't have given Daniel Jones that ridiculous contract, and here we are,
Yep.
4 games in, and he looks like a pumpkin out there. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Very true. Yeah. The NFC East was happy about that.
Oh yeah, I bet you guys are glad that you got Daniel Jones playing in your division for 4 more years.
Yep. Definitely. So yeah, today actually we're going to talk about the NFL. We're going to do some picks. We'll have a few other things we're going to talk about, but week 5 is actually this week. First game is already over, but before we get in all that, I have 5 questions for you.
All right.
So my first question. This is a question that we kind of talked about in your stream before. Follow Napem over at twitch.tv/Napem. But do you think the Giants and the New York Jets should be called the New Jersey Giants and the New Jersey Jets because they're in New Jersey, not in New York?
Well, nah, it just doesn't sound right. Let's. I mean, if we just come down to like just alone, like how it sounds, New Jersey Giants,
Mm,
it doesn't roll off the tongue the same New York Giants does.
yeah.
New Jersey Jets. But I will say this: MetLife Stadium. It's in New York. It's in New Jersey for a reason, right? It's just because of like taxes, probably, and everything like that.
Yeah, I think it was taxes, and I think it
Yeah,
was just the location in New York would be a pain anyway, because I mean,
that's
not
true.
much
Also,
room.
yeah,
I mean, you got
yeah.
the Garden, and then what they got, Brooklyn has the Nets, but
Yeah, but they only just recently became Brooklyn Nets.
yeah, yeah, they were in New
Yeah,
Jersey. They ended up leaving.
it does. Yeah, it doesn't sound the same, man. I don't
No,
know.
definitely.
Yeah.
So second question, since we're talking about the Giants a little bit,
All right.
if you weren't a fan of the Giants, who would you be a fan of?
Who would I be a fan of?
Yep.
Back in the day, I was a Tennessee Titans fan
Oh,
a
okay.
long, long time ago. But I should probably be a Ravens fan because I'm a Lamar fan a little bit.
All right.
I'm
Give
rooting for
me.
him a little from time to time. Yeah.
All right. So third question for you is, what is your Mount Rushmore of Giants?
Mount Rushmore of Giants. Ooh.
Yep.
Okay, Michael Strahan.
Okay.
Okay,
Good
he's on
choice.
there. All right.
Easy.
Uh, Eli Manning. Do I dare put Eli Manning on the my? I mean, I gotta put a quarterback on there, right?
I mean, you could. I mean, he's probably the best option. I mean, Phil Simms was decent, but
Nah, Eli Manning,
okay.
LT,
Yep.
and that's not Ladainian Thompson. That's LT,
Yeah.
and that
Mr.
fourth one.
Taylor.
I might even mess around. I might even say Saquon. I might even
Ooh.
it might be too early, but I feel like I can see Saquon having a great career with the Giants. I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
hoping for it.
I was thinking you're gonna put another running back on there, but I
Don't
understand.
s- I, hey, he who shall not be named. I'm still playing. Tiki Barber.
Yeah. Yeah, Tiki was
Nah,
good though.
nah, nah. He was good though. He had a
Yeah.
great career, honestly. Yeah,
Yeah.
took us to
Yeah.
playoffs a couple times. But I think Saquon's gonna have a great career.
Could
I
be.
see it. Yeah,
Yeah, I
as
don't
long as
think.
he sticks around. I don't know if they're gonna stick him around. They might not pay him.
Yeah. OBJ,
Yeah,
a lot of people put OBJ in their list. I was like, no, he wasn't
he wasn't. Yeah,
giant
he
long
wasn't
enough.
the Giant long enough. Exactly. You get it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's say, what are your top five quarterbacks in the league right now?
Top five cornerbacks in the league right now.
Yep.
Dear Lord, you're gonna hate this. You're not gonna like this. You're,
Okay.
okay, top five quarterbacks as of like wait, hold on. Okay, this is just like like just from week 1 to week 4, or is this like
Just
everything
overall.
overall? Okay, Patrick Mahomes.
Okay.
All right.
I understand that one.
Uh, yeah, that goes without saying.
Yeah.
I'll say Josh Allen.
Hmm.
I mean, he's not in my eyes.
Hmm.
He's like on the cusp of top 5, but like he's not like I don't know. He's very turnover prone to me, and I don't
Right.
like that. Uh, I like Tua. I don't know. I like
Mm.
Tua. Hey man, I'm a fan. Hey, I'm a fan of a guy who slings it like that,
Yeah.
throwing 300 yards every game. Uh, I'll throw Jalen Hurts in there.
Okay.
I'll throw Jalen Hurts as respect to the man who keeps beating my team. I'll throw Jalen Hurts in there. And 5, Joe Burrow, obviously.
Okay.
Okay,
A couple of those
yeah,
guys this year. I mean, I see Tua's maybe finally coming to his own for the first time.
coming to his own. I think he's gonna have a great season this year. Honestly, they're gonna
If
make the playoffs. They might win around, mess around and make the and win that division. Honestly,
yeah, yeah, if they don't,
we'll
if
see
he
though.
doesn't get concussions, that'll help them out a
Yeah, that's
lot.
the biggest thing.
So my last question: what is the worst logo in the NFL?
The worst logo, dog. There's a couple.
Okay. He's like, I
There's
already
a
had those
couple.
out.
Yeah, I mean, like to be honest with you, the worst one in my eyes that
Hmm.
I don't like the LA Rams new logo, but I
Okay.
don't know if that's the exact worst one. I think the Browns need to change their logo.
Yeah,
I'm just tired of seeing the helmet. I think it's a little lazy. That's all it is. That's you know what I mean.
understandable.
Especially because they have other logos, so they could definitely switch it up.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, understandable on that one. Do you have
yeah.
another? Do you have another one that you? Because you said you had a couple.
Another one that, oof, man, you're not gonna like this. I don't know. Oh no. Actually, I lied. Yeah, it's really just them. I think
Okay.
them and
Yeah,
the LA Rams. I don't like the new LA Rams logo. I'm not a fan.
yeah. I like
I
the
don't
old
know.
St. Louis Rams look, but
The Commanders. Duh. Also
oh
too.
yeah,
Yeah, I
that
like the football team more than the Commanders. That's just me
yeah,
though.
that
Yeah,
W looks weird. That they
yeah,
set themselves up for failure with not naming their team like the um
something else.
yeah,
They have a chance to switch the name again. So let's see if the new owner will do that. But
yeah.
yeah, I'm
I
not a fan
mean,
of the Commanders, and I've asked a lot of Commanders fans. I live near DC, and none of them like the name either.
yeah, it was not a great name. If you
Yeah,
put like even the Washington Monuments, you could have four different jerseys at that point and be all set for the
I
season.
would
You're
like
gonna.
that also. Yeah,
I mean,
monuments. What else?
yeah,
Capitals? No, well, can't do
well the
Capitals,
hockey,
but
yeah.
yeah,
This you could do the Sentinels because that was the team that Keanu Reeves was on,
Sentinels. Yeah, that's
which was
true.
kind of cool. Throwback to that, but I don't know. I guess it just depends on what they want to do at that point. But they're not a great football team. I mean, we barely beat them, but then they get blown
Yeah,
out by the Bears who
the Bears.
have no
It's funny
quarterback.
because at the beginning of the year, I had faith in them. I really did. I
Understand?
like their wide receivers. I like their defensive four, but their secondary is crazy bad.
Yeah,
They're just getting torched every
definitely.
week.
True, true. So this episode we're gonna be talking a lot about football. Obviously, I said that already, but repeating myself works for me. uh, so we're gonna talk about in this segment kind of like the QBs that you think haven't been extended or shouldn't have been extended, or other players that shouldn't have been extended this year that you're like, man, they're playing terrible after the extension. So do you have any players like even outside QBs that you think are like that was not a good choice signing that player again?
Well, okay. I'm all for players getting their money. One,
Hmm.
right? So I'm all for that. But at the same time, let's just get to it. Daniel Jones, man, what is he doing? Have
Yeah.
you seen his stats? I know you've seen his stats.
Oh yeah.
He's not throwing any touchdowns.
Nope.
Like he's throwing picks. Yeah, it's very ugly, and
Hmm.
he's there for 4 more years. So I want to hear
Yeah.
what you had to say about it.
Well, I mean, I told you right when he signed that was the worst signing the Giants have ever made.
Ever made? Okay, yeah, yeah. The worst
Because
signing. Because look, okay. I think personally the worst signing that we signed. It's all hindsight, of course, but Kenny Galladay. That's because he didn't play he played barely, but played for us.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's definitely up there. I'll say that much.
Yeah, I mean, he couldn't get the ball. I mean, Galladay was dropping the ball a lot. The Lions didn't
Yeah,
pay him,
couldn't
which
stay healthy. I mean,
yeah,
I liked Kenny Galladay too
understandable.
before he got there, but
Yeah.
we just couldn't find a way to use him.
Yeah, but as a quarterback, I mean, you just can't. That quarterback team is just, or that quarterback Daniel
Yeah,
Jones
he
is just
touches the
not
ball
great.
every single down, unfortunately, on offense.
Yep. The only thing that's
Can't win
kept.
games if he can't produce.
Yep. The only thing that saved him over the last couple of years was Saquon. When Saquon wasn't there, that's before they gave him the big extension. I mean, the year they didn't have Saquon, it was like, oh, he had a very, very bad year. But
Exactly.
I mean, he made Carson Wentz look like he was the next big thing at that point. But I mean, like I told you though, I feel like he got way too much money for the quality of
Yeah, which is
player
why
he
I never
is.
understood what they did. Because I mean, my idea was you sign both or you sign one and franchise
Hmm.
tag one. And I always thought you signed Saquon
Yep. Yep.
regardless because Daniel Jones can't produce without a running back.
No, and
Oh
especially
no,
especially with this, like I would have signed Saquon for, whatever, 4 years at least, because running backs have a little bit less shelf life than any other team or any other player on the team, I would say.
that's
But
true. And also another thing is like we have a large sample size of
mhm,
other running backs playing for the Giants and them not playing well. So
yeah,
my whole thing is like, okay, well if Saquon is the only running back that plays well in the system, you think you would pay him.
yeah,
That's just me.
yep. And I mean, even if you want to extend Jones, I would have given him, 4 years seems like a lot. 2 years maybe, because at that
Yeah,
point, the talent coming in for the next quarterback draft, I mean, that's a really good class. So I mean, the Giants could definitely find their next franchise quarterback at that point. But now you've given Daniel Jones 4 years, so you're kind of
yeah,
like
we're not
looking,
even gonna look at them.
yep, looking two
And
years
I
in the
really
future.
like the way Drake May is playing right now. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, yeah, they got a lot of talent, but
Yep.
I don't know. I don't see that was a good pick. See who else was there. I was thinking of some other ones. I can't think of the guy's name. Um, well now it's
Quarterback wise,
wide
Shador
receiver.
Sanders also. Oh, okay,
Oh
okay.
yeah. Why? Well, Browns court the trade the Browns made going after Deshaun Watson. That's kind of backfired a little bit on them.
Oh, okay, okay. That's what you're talking
Their
about. Okay.
defense is good, but
Defense is top five in the league, man.
yeah,
They're playing their butts off. I like the personnel that they have, and of course, Miles Garrett. I don't. He's. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've seen him rush the quarterback. It's almost like superhuman the way he just pushes offensive linemen down and everything, man.
yeah, true, very true. Yeah, I would say them. I mean, this one wasn't this year, but Claypool. That's looking like a really bad signing from a few years back because
Yeah,
now he got traded.
again. Where did he
Yep.
trade to again? By the way, the Dolphins, I think.
The Dolphins, yeah.
Yeah,
Let me look here.
I'm sure
Kyle,
they'll find a way to use him, but yeah, the Bears
yeah.
couldn't.
Let's see. I'm looking at some of them right now from this year, real quick, while we're live. Doing homework while we're live, everybody.
Hmm.
No, I just can't think of the guy's name. Oh my goodness.
What's another one? Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yep, Jimmy
Yep.
G's not looking great. Aaron Rodgers.
He's not even playing. Oh, Aaron Rodgers. Oh, yeesh.
I I
Yeesh.
I knew that was a bad pickup before he even got there.
Really? You know,
Yep.
it's funny. I actually believed he was going to play the whole season. I don't know why I did, but there was some people saying like, "Oh, he's 40 years old. He might get hurt," and I was just like, "I don't know." That idea didn't even cross my mind for the most part. So
Yeah.
it's actually super unfortunate he got hurt.
Yep. Yeah, especially if he can't come back. Like you're looking at the Jets, like how many quarterback? I mean, the Jets have had, a couple of great quarterbacks. I mean, you got, Namath and Favre, obviously. But then after that, it's been, mediocre
Yeesh.
since then. Butt
Been bad.
fumble and yeah. I
Yep.
mean,
I actually
I
did like Sanchez for the first couple years he was there, but I mean they were just running the ball anyway. They weren't even really passing it.
Yep. Yeah, but I mean, I
Yeah.
knew when I because the the Jets have had the same issue since Brett Favre was there. They built it up one year and that was it, but their offensive line has been terrible since
Mm.
Brett Favre's been there. So I knew as soon as Rodgers was going there, I'm like, yeah, he's done. He's gonna get injured the first game.
And
Four
that
plays
is
in.
exactly what happened.
Yep. Four
Yeah,
plays
yeah, you
in.
called
He's
that
done.
then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's not. That was a. I mean, if he retires, that's a really bad signing for them. But we'll see kind of what happens with that one. But
Yeah.
I mean, there's a
I
lot.
don't think he goes out like that. I think he gets one more year in.
Yeah.
Playing at 41 is still not the
Yeah.
best for him, but at the same time, I don't think he goes out like that.
See, now I'm gonna probably get some heat for this one, but Lamar Jackson, I don't think is gonna pan out to be as good as the signing he had.
Oh no. You're a Lamar hater? Oh man. Why are you hating on Lamar, man?
All right, you gave this guy a big old contract. Big old contract.
Yes.
Besides regular season success, what's he done?
Okay. I can't defend this season just yet. But I
Hmm.
will say this. They're down like 15 starters, something like that. I don't know what's in the water in Baltimore, but these
Hmm.
boys keep getting hurt. I don't understand it, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a practice facility or something, but how they practice, I don't know. But they're constantly hurt and having to keep putting in backups and stuff. So
Yeah.
hopefully they get healthy.
I
They
mean,
lost their running back for the season again. Yeah,
yeah.
stuff like that.
They got rid of his best wide receiver in Marquise Brown, which never made sense to me, but
You know, I don't like. I didn't really like him like that,
yeah.
Marcus Brown.
Yeah, I thought he was pretty good for him though, but I
He was,
still
but yeah, he was just mostly like a burner. He was like he dropped a lot of balls. You know,
like I understand, Joe Burrow get an extension, Jalen Hurts get an extension, and Josh Allen get an extension, but like Lamar's
and
not
Justin
won a
Herbert too.
yeah. Lamar's not won a playoff game. He's
He's got an MVP under his belt though.
yeah. But I
An
mean,
MVP, that's big.
yeah.
That means he can do it again, probably potentially.
Yeah. But I mean I don't know. I just feel like the talent that he has, he should definitely be at least winning some playoff games, but we'll see what happens. I mean, I just feel like
Hey,
that's too big of a
honestly,
contract.
I'm in the same boat with you here. I think, but I personally think they do win a playoff game this year though.
They better. um,
I see it. I think it's possible. I think
yeah,
I don't know what do you. Okay, well, how about this?
but
What record do you think the Ravens are going to finish with? If you've
th-
seen their schedule, maybe.
let me look at their schedule real quick. I've looked at once. It's been a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see.
Because they've
Oh,
already played in within the division twice,
yep, and
and
they're
they
playing.
have wins
Yeah, they're playing Steelers tomorrow. Looks like.
tomorrow. Yeah. And okay. So they struggle. He struggles with the Steelers usually, but they only have a
Mhm.
quarterback right now. So I think he gets a dub there, and they'll be 4-1.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, Steelers. They could beat the Steelers. But that quarterback for the Steelers has been playing pretty good though. Um, before everything happened there. What's
Yeah, I
this
mean,
guy?
well, Pickett was playing, but
Yeah,
he's not even going to play there now. It's going to be
right.
Trubisky.
Yeah, which that's another
Which
bad
is why
signing.
which is why, oh yeah, 100%.
Terrible
Which is
signing.
why I'm like, oh yeah, Ravens could potentially win this division now because Joe Burrow's hurt.
Yep.
Unfortunately, Steelers quarterback is hurt. Unfortunately, in fact, the Browns quarterback is hurt also. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean they could definitely win. Let's see. Steelers they'll win. Titans they'll probably win. The Lions I think they'll lose to. I think Lions are actually
I can see that.
surprisingly good. Cardinals depends on who's at
Win,
quarterback.
hopefully. Hopefully it's a win for them,
The
right?
Seahawks, I think
It might be a loss.
yeah, I think the Seahawks, the outside leverage that they have with Metcalf and oh my goodness, Lockett.
No, the Seahawks are top 10 teams this year for me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, easy.
Oh, they're
Uh,
scary. Yeah.
I think they could lose one to the Browns.
Yeah,
Either
that's that they usually lose to, so that makes sense.
that'd be the one. I think
Like
the
I said,
Bengals, if Burrow's, at least healthy, which that's another thing that the
I'm not even gonna lie to you, dog. I don't want to prey on it, but I feel like Joe Burrow is gonna get hurt again before then.
yeah, I mean that's another thing the
He's
Bengals
been,
haven't fixed.
yeah, I don't
Offensive
know
line's
why
terrible.
exactly.
Uh,
Yeah,
Chargers they may lose to because that in LA. Uh,
Potentially.
the Rams been so
I
hit
see
or
them.
miss.
It's hit or miss. The Jaguars also hit or miss.
49ers I think they'll
That's
lose.
probably a loss.
Dolphins are definitely a
Dolphins.
loss.
I don't know. I can't call it. I think that one's a hit or miss also.
Yeah,
And then Steelers. So like that's at least 10 games
yeah,
winning. Yeah.
yeah. 10-7 I could see 10-6 or 11-6. Just
Yeah.
depends.
So in the playoffs. So
Yeah.
I think they get to
Now,
the playoffs at least. I don't know if they win one, but I think it's possible.
yeah. I mean, you got to win a playoff game. Hmm.
Yeah.
I got one. Another one that was from a few years back because we did the same thing that if he ends up being a bust too. I mean, we did the same thing with Carson Wentz. We gave him a big old paycheck, and what happened
Yeah,
afterwards?
he never recovered from his injury.
Nope,
It felt like.
nope. Too big of a
Yeah.
head too, and just not great. Um, let's see. What team are you kind of surprised about this year?
Surprised. The
Mhm.
Rams caught me off guard, dog.
Yeah.
They're really good actually. I didn't think their offense would come back, especially without Cooper Cup, but they're putting up points. They're passing the ball. Matthew
Mhm.
Stafford looks like he's comfortable.
Yeah.
They I don't know if they sneak into the playoffs, but they're definitely going to make it difficult for everybody in the NFC.
Yeah. He's back this week against the Eagles, of course. Like, really?
Yep.
Can't wait one more
Yep.
week?
Exactly.
Yeah.
There he goes, man.
Yeah. A lot of people would say the Lions, but I mean, a lot of people seen the Lions being good this
I
year because they're
yeah,
pickups,
I predicted them being good.
because the pickups they made this year. But I would say my kind of surprising team this year is the Dolphins. I thought that Tua would
Mm,
have concussion. I think concussions would be causing issues. They wouldn't have the offense like, a lot of teams they've had in the past, but they look a lot better than I expected. But yeah, since we're in the same thing about teams, what team do you think was gonna be a lot better at the beginning of the season, but either A has had injuries, issues that have changed the trajectory of the team, or B are just a lot worse than they should be on paper?
a lot worse than should be on paper. The Jaguars have dropped a couple games. I thought they'd just be 4-0 straight up, but
Mhm.
they're lost to the Texans, right? That was
Yeah.
surprising. That caught me off guard.
Yeah.
Uh, let's talk. Do I have to talk about the Giants again? I mean,
Yeah.
getting blown out games, but in games I thought we would at least be in.
Yep.
Like, come on. Yeah.
Yeah, we got a few up. I would say for the surprising teams I thought would do a lot better this year would be the Bengals. I thought the Bengals would come
Yeah,
back. They would kind of figure out stuff, but they haven't really. It's kind of the same old story, same
hasn't
same
panned
old
out for
song and
them, huh?
dance. Nope,
Yeah.
same old song and
Always
dance.
starting
Last
out
couple of
slow
years.
and having to pick themselves up. But
Yep,
this year might be different. I don't know, because Joe Burrow, like you said, is he might actually be hurt.
yeah,
Especially if they
definitely,
lose to the Cardinals.
definitely. So we're gonna do. Actually, I was gonna do picks here in a little bit, but we're gonna before we do that, I'm gonna get your opinion on the division winners this year. So
Who I think is going to be the division winner, or what do you mean?
yep, based right now, kind of who you think is gonna be division winners of each division.
Okay.
Uh, so we'll start the AFC East. Right now, Buffalo, Miami are tied for first with a 3-1
Yep.
record, and the Patriots and Giants are, or Patriots and Giants, Patriots and Jets are 1-3. Do you?
Also, geez, man, everyone said was talking about the Jets was
Mhm.
potentially winning the division, and now they're in the exact same spot they were in last year.
Yep.
It must be rough to be a Jets fan. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh.
Uh, but if I had to pick one,
Hmm.
it would be the Bills. I mean, I like their defense. Their
Okay.
offense doesn't match with the Dolphins' offense, but at the same time, I mean, defense wins games,
Yeah.
and you've seen them shut down the Dolphins once. They can definitely do it again. Yeah,
Very true. So we got AFC North next, which is Baltimore, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, and Cincinnati. Only team with a above
yeah, it's gotta be
500
the Ravens
record.
there, man. Yeah,
It's the Ravens.
everyone else is hurt. Like everyone's
Yep.
is missing quarterbacks. Yeah,
Yeah. Now, the only division that's exactly 500 this year
which is crazy.
is the AFC South. Yeah, right. Indianapolis, Houston, Jacksonville, and Tennessee. Um,
This one
what?
might be the toughest one to pick,
Yeah, it's like
but
who's gonna lose the division?
yeah, exactly. Uh, everyone is on the Jaguars, but
Hmm.
you know what? I'm gonna say the Colts just because Jonathan Taylor is back. I think this week,
Hmm.
and they've looked pretty good even without him. So you add Jonathan Taylor and AR-15 back there, dog. Oh my goodness, that's a scary quarterback running back duo right there. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yep. And
I don't know how
Houston,
many games they win though.
I don't know. Houston
Yeah,
has the first Ohio State quarterbacks actually done anything in the league,
exactly. True.
which is surprising. Uh, AFC West. Do we even have to talk about
Nah, we
it?
don't. we we really really don't. In
I mean,
fact, it's funny because everyone like in the offseason was talking about how amazing this division was going to be,
mhm,
and if you look at it now, yeesh, Raiders are
yeah.
falling apart, Broncos been fell apart, and the Chargers are 2-2. So,
Which is funny because a few weeks ago I chose the Raiders to win the division. So
oh, that's rough, man.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I mean, well, on paper, I'm with you. Like I
yeah.
really thought this team was going to bounce back a little bit, but I don't know if it's the coaching or the personnel. Something's off about this team, right?
Right. Yeah. I thought with
It
Jimmy
might be
G
the
that
fact. Like,
yeah.
go ahead, my bad.
No, I just thought with Jimmy G they'd be a little bit better than they were.
Yeah, he'd be able to distribute the ball better, but I
Yep.
mean, Josh Jacobs is not running as well as he was last
Hmm.
year. Yeah,
Yep.
all that stuff. A lot of factors.
Yeah, and they blamed Carr for all that. So now we're seeing
It
there's a lot
clearly wasn't
more.
his fault, right?
Right.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, your favorite division, the NFC East.
Yikes. Ugh. I
We
mean,
got
do we even have to
right now. I mean, the Dallas Cowboys could make a run.
look, when do they play? When do the Cowboys officially play the Eagles?
We
That's gonna be the
play.
tellering.
Yeah. A few weeks. I think we have a hard. Eagles have a hard schedule here in a few weeks. We play Dallas week 9.
Week 9 for the first time.
Yep.
That's not for a while. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, honestly. If I had to pick one, it's gonna be Eagles just for now.
Hmm.
Just because I
Yeah.
mean, come on now, it's the Cowboys.
Yeah.
I never have faith in them, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But
So
that defense is very formidable.
definitely.
Yeah.
So it's really rough from week 9 to week 15. We
Yeah, I've
play
seen it. You play a
Dallas.
lot of tough teams, yeah.
Yeah, Dallas,
Chiefs,
Kansas City.
Bills,
Yep.
49ers. Man.
It's like, ugh. Like, ouch. Why couldn't have, I'd rather been, play them. But then we play you guys almost back to back.
Yeah, then you guys get a free win on us, and you get to play your Cardinals game, and you play us again, you get another free
Yeah.
win.
Which is
Yep.
so weird. I don't understand what
Finish
we're.
out the season 3-0. That's
All
good for
right.
y'all, right?
That'd be nice.
It's
Yeah, I
funny
think.
because like, oh my bad, go ahead.
Oh, no, good.
I think it's funny that the Giants started out with their tough stretch for the first 6 games, and
Hmm.
I honestly had a chance to potentially go 0-6 for those first game for first 6 games.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys have your stretch in the middle.
Yeah. So the next one, NFC North, which I picked the Lions to pick the win it this year, which they're leading the division right now. But I did pick the Bears to finish second, which isn't looking very good right now, but we'll see.
Mm. You know what's funny? I don't know how much like the like problems Claypool and the defensive coordinator were causing, but
Hmm.
they've looked really good since they've got rid of all those toxic things out of the locker room. You know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
ever since they just went out there and started playing football, basically.
Hmm.
Yeah, Justin Fields was really good. I don't know how many games. Like I said, they're 1-4. 4 losses is not that many losses, but
Right.
gotta
Yep,
win
definitely.
games. Yeah.
Yeah, NFC South, which actually surprised. I thought this was gonna be the worst division in football this year,
Oh,
honestly.
I didn't even give my pick.
Oh
Lions.
yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. No, you're good.
Yeah, NFC South I thought was gonna be the worst division in football this year, but AFC South said hold my beer. But we got the Bucks at 3-1, Atlanta's 2-2, New Orleans is 2-2, and Carolina is 0-4.
Yeah, I'm still repping the Saints. I'm not a full believer in that Buccaneers offense yet, but they're putting up points. I will
Yeah.
say that much. And
Yep.
I don't know. The Saints offense has also not been doing well either, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I believe in the coaching. I believe in the defense of the Saints. I think they'll turn around.
Yeah, Baker's had a great season one time and then it fell apart. So I mean, we'll see what
Yeah.
happens. NFC West is a really I would say is between two teams right now, either
I'm going with the
49ers or
Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going with the Seahawks.
Yeah,
Nah, I'm
could
playing
G
around. The 49ers are going to win
I
it.
actually chose the I actually chose the Seahawks because I think that Geno could have another great year, and I think the Seahawks or the 49ers. I didn't think Purdy would have, a great year. We're gonna
Yeah,
see
who could
when
have
they get.
anticipated him playing at an
Yeah.
MVP level the way he is right now?
Yep.
No
But I
one.
think yeah, especially I think they're gonna have here in a little bit. They're gonna run into the hard part of their schedule. I mean, right now they've played basically cupcake games.
They've played us, so that touch you, let you know everything you need to know.
Yeah,
They played
Steelers, the
Steelers. They got a
Rams.
tough one against the Rams,
Yeah.
and they crushed two bad teams.
Yep.
So
And they play Dallas next week, which is gonna be a real test.
yeah, I can't wait to watch that one.
Yep. Or actually this week. I forgot it's week 5.
Yeah, it's tomorrow.
Yep. So we'll see on that one. Yeah, I chose the Seahawks because I was thinking, Geno's gonna still be he's good enough he can at least win the division. And then Purdy, I don't know if he was gonna stay healthy, but we'll see what
Exactly.
happens. So actually let's get into our picks for this week. Give me a second here.
We're picking games.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
Uh
Good.
since we're picking games, what did you think of the Bears Commanders game on Thursday?
Uh, I'm gonna be fully honest with you.
Hmm.
I saw the first two touchdowns and I turned it off. I was like, man, I cannot believe the Washington defense is this bad.
Yeah. Yeah, they
Yep. DJ Moore was out here torching that secondary, man.
mhm. Which is crazy because Sam Howell, the quarterback for the Commanders, had almost
Yeah.
400 yards passing, and they still
Yeah,
lost by
and they all
20.
came in the second half because in the first
Yeah.
half they only had like 40 yards total.
Yep. Yeah, I don't understand what's going on with that team. And I mean, they look like
I mean, it comes down to
strongest team
coaching,
in the
doesn't it?
world. Yeah.
When your team comes into a game and they don't look like they're ready to play.
Yep. Yeah, they look really good against the Eagles, and then all of a sudden against the freaking Bears, they look like SpongeBob SquarePants. But yeah, we'll see what
Yeah, like I
happens on
said, it
that one.
comes down to coaching.
Yeah. All right. Oh, yeah, I forgot there's a London game this
Yeah,
week.
another one.
Yeah.
Another Toy Story game, right?
Yeah, that was different last week. I wasn't sure how I felt about
It
that.
was weird. It was weird.
Yeah.
You know what? I kind of enjoyed it for a little bit, but I obviously enjoy watching regular football.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
Um,
but I see what they're doing. They're trying to like cross over, appeal to a younger audience.
yeah. So the first game in London is the Jaguars and the Bills. Who you got in that game?
Yeah, I gotta take the Jaguars.
Really?
Two
Taking the
weeks,
Jaguars?
just because it's 2 weeks in London,
Hmm.
you know, uh, Bills coming off a high of playing the Dolphins. I think they dropped this one. That's just how I feel.
Okay, I understand that. Yeah, I gotta go with the Bills. I mean, I feel like their offense is a little bit better than what Jacksonville is putting out there right now. So we'll see what happens.
That's true. Also, just Trevor
Next game.
Lawrence is struggling.
Yeah, he's definitely struggling. I don't know what happened, but I mean, at least he has an Urban Meyer for head coach anymore. So,
That's true. That's true.
next game, which will probably be pretty good, be Houston and the Falcons.
Houston and the Falcons. Yeah. Uh yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not a believer of the Falcons at all. I'm actually surprised they somehow got 2 wins. I
Yeah.
This is a team that with Desmond Ritter as quarterback, I could see them going 0-16, but they got 2 wins somehow. So
Yep.
that's kudos for them.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, they
Yeah.
look good. Yeah, Houston, I think is gonna win this game easy.
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
That's why I think. I don't know.
So this is the next game is my upset alert.
Oh man.
The Panthers versus the Lions.
Oh, you got the Panthers winning this
So
week?
there is a reason for my madness.
I want to hear it. I
Um,
want to hear it.
so do you know what the Lions record is versus rookie starters?
It's probably something terrible. What is it?
So since was it 2017, they haven't beat a rookie.
They haven't beat one?
They haven't beat one.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I I think that that streak continues, and I think the Lions actually lose this game.
But you
Just
don't think this is a different Lions game? Like different Lions team? Like this is not their year? Like
I think it's the same. I think it's a new Lions team,
Because
but
what your like understanding is like you're saying like it's the same old Lions. I think this might be a different team here.
yeah,
I don't know how much has changed, but I
yeah.
don't know.
I just think that this is a quarterback line that it's a rookie quarterback. They don't do very good against rookie quarterbacks, even with the coach they have now, Dan Campbell. He's lost one, to a rookie. I just feel like the rookie quarterbacks still have the Lions number, but I think the Lions will still win the division. But it's going to be looking. I think what's going to happen is they're going to look past this game because they got the Bucks next week, and the Bucks,
Mm,
are a little bit better team. So I think
yeah,
that
I
could be
get
the
that
one.
reasoning.
They could be the one rookie quarterback that they don't know anything about really, and then they're looking forward to the next team. But my buddy, who's a Lions fan, said that he doesn't think Campbell will actually allow the Lions to do that, but we'll see.
Hey, we'll see. Hey, we'll see.
Yeah.
Hey, any given Sunday, right?
Yep.
Uh, and let's just say this: the Panthers are definitely due for a win,
Definitely.
being
Yeah.
0-4.
This is
So,
probably one of their safe. Well, not really safe bets, but
mm,
um,
but I get what you're saying. I think I'm
yeah,
still gonna rock with Detroit though.
I understand that.
Yeah,
Better safe than sorry.
exactly.
Uh, Tennessee and Indianapolis. This is another game that's going to be a cluster. Um,
I haven't
Tennis.
watched any Titans football this year. Are they good?
Not really.
Not really.
Not
Is
really.
that the same thing every year, right?
Yep. They give up. I mean, Tannehill's two touchdowns and four interceptions this year.
Jesus.
The only saving grace for them is Henry right now. He has two touchdowns, but he only has 285 yards right now.
Exactly. Rushing.
Yeah, but this week, let's see. I think the Colts get our AR-15 back this week, so that's good for them. Um, but yeah, I don't know. This one's a toss up for me. I feel like if they can run with Richardson, then maybe. But I mean, still, I don't. This is my hot take too. I don't think Richardson's gonna be a quarterback in this league for very much longer. I think he'll end up being a wide receiver, tight end later on in his life.
Oh, you don't think he's gonna blast? I get that. I get that. He has to learn how to throw the ball. I think
Yep.
maybe in one of these off seasons he'll learn how to throw the ball well. But as of
Yes.
right now, he's running the ball very well. So
Yeah. His
that's
accuracy's
why
bad.
awful. Yeah,
Yep.
but that's why I think that the Colts were gonna win this one. I don't know. The Titans are just like I can't bet on the Titans, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like look at this. They 1 week they lose 27-3 against the Browns. The next week they beat the Bengals 27-3. I can't.
Yep.
You know, it's
Yeah.
just too inconsistent. I think they're due for another loss.
I could see the Tennessee Titans win this game just because I'm kind of iffy on that Colts defense,
Yeah,
especially with
I'm iffy on the Colts defense too, but I think
Henry.
Jonathan Taylor coming back this week is
Yeah.
big for them. So I think the Colts get a dub here.
I could see it. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I'm gonna stick with the Titans just because of that defense, and I think we'll see what Henry can do.
very low scoring game, in my opinion. I think it's
Oh
gonna
yeah,
be.
definitely.
Yeah, field goal type of game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if it's more than two touchdowns, I'll be surprised at
I'll be
that point.
surprised. Yeah, exactly. Same
Um,
here.
let's see
We don't even say it. I already know what's next. Don't even say it. Let's skip it. Let's skip it.
my actually my schedule just broke.
Oh really?
Yep,
Oh okay.
it was right before. Let's see. Yeah, your Giants playing the Dolphins. Dolphins are gonna win that game.
Yeah, we
Sorry.
don't even gotta. Yeah, yeah. Dolphins are home. Giants are coming off of another terrible loss.
Yep. Yeah.
Dolphins just lost. I think they're going to put. I don't know if they put 70 on us, but they might attempt to. I
Yeah.
think they might just.
So,
Yeah.
speaking of the Dolphins that we're talking about, do you think they should have kicked the field goal and gone for the most points in NFL history?
Uh, against the Broncos. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know. I think the 70 points alone was already disrespectful enough. So at that point, yeah, fuck it, right?
Right.
You already disrespecting them by putting 10 touchdowns on their head, right?
Right. Might as well throw it out
You
there.
might as well go for the record. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Saints and Patriots are the week after that, which the Patriots are another team I thought would be better this year. That's another one Mac Jones,
See, and
that would be better.
I'm not a believer in Mac Jones or
Mm.
their wide receivers.
Yeah.
So I kind of just anticipated the Patriots fall off, and it's going to be like this for a minute, I think, until they get some personnel to help them out.
All right.
Yeah.
So you taking the Saints then
I'm
with
taking the Saints.
Jameis
Gotta.
Winston?
Even though, well, here's the thing: the Patriots defense is like that, but they can't put any points up.
Right.
Same with the Saints though, but
Yeah,
I see them at least scoring a touchdown.
man. It's next game is AFC North game. Ravens and the Steelers.
All right.
You got
Uh,
Ravens.
I got the Ravens only because, like I said, Mitchell Trubisky, I think, is the quarterback for the Steelers this week.
Yeah, it's crazy that the Ravens are only a 4.5 point favorite right now. So we'll see what happens with that.
It's just because they never win against the,
Yeah,
the Steelers. Yeah.
true. This game, next two games are gonna be, I think, boring. Well, what the next game after this will be really boring.
Yeah.
But you have the Bengals and the Cardinals, which are both 1-3. I think the Cardinals, with Josh Dobbs, may find their step in the right direction, but if they
Oh,
don't,
you think the Cardinals are winning? You think the
I
Cardinals?
I could see Josh Dobbs playing well enough,
I can see it. I can see it.
but I think the Bengals will pull it off. But it
Man,
depends
I
on how
don't know
Josh Dobbs
how
shows.
desperate the Bengals are right now. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
Because after the 27-3 beatdown by the Titans, I
Yep.
don't know if you just roll over and just accept defeat or you try to bounce back from it. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I get.
they should try to win this one. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Definitely. Um. So this is the game that everybody's gonna be not watching at all. Jets versus the
You
Broncos.
mean quite literally everyone?
Yeah.
This I'm not gonna lie. This game is exactly why I think sometimes the NFL is rigged
Yep.
because because you got what was it? It was Sean Payton coming out and talking about the Jets OC because he was the old Broncos head coach and saying
Yep.
how terrible of a job he did. And of course, he comes out here and he starts the season 1-3,
Mhm.
along with getting blown up by 70 points. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's going to be a tailor here. I think I don't know. I don't know who wins this one. This is definitely a coin flip in my eyes.
Yeah. I gotta take the Broncos just because
Just
I
because
I think Russell Wilson makes less mistakes than Zach Wilson.
that Jets defense,
That's
though, man,
it.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
That
But that's it. I don't see no
yeah,
other option.
I get that.
Uh, Kansas City Chiefs and the Minnesota Vikings. Is this the first game that maybe Taylor Swift's at that they lose?
You got the Vikings winning?
No.
You know what? You know what? Yeah, I'm with it. Wait, hold on. What's the spread? What's the spread at?
Uh, Chiefs are favored by 3.5.
3.5 points? It sounds like
Yep.
Vegas also believes it's going to be a close game. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm taking the Vikings.
Okay.
I'm taking the Vikings from the straight up. Yeah.
Yeah,
Win
I
the
could.
game.
Yeah, I mean, I could see the. I don't. I don't know. Cousins kind of gets interception happy on, big games. I mean, this is.
He
I mean,
does. He does.
I wouldn't
But the
say.
Chiefs just struggled with the Jets last week, and that's the only reason why I'm like,
Yeah,
I think the Vikings can win this game.
especially Justin Jefferson's a lot better wide receiver than what the Jets have too.
The
So
Jets have. Exactly.
yeah, I'll take the Chiefs by field goal, barely, but it's gonna be like a last second field goal, I think.
Yeah, it's going to be a close game, I think.
So probably the best game this weekend will be the
100%.
Cowboys and the 49ers.
See, this is another tough one.
Mhm.
Who you taking?
Uh, I gotta take 49ers. I don't trust Dak.
Mm,
Dak's kind of it's still Dak Prescott. Um, he's like Tony Romo, but not as good. So,
yeah.
um, but I mean, I don't know. I gotta
I
go with 49ers for now.
I'm going to take the Cowboys only because if they lose this game, they would have
Hmm.
lost to the 49ers like 3 times in a row or something like that. Or
Yeah,
4 times in a row, I think, including the playoffs twice. That's crazy. That's a crazy stat. I
definitely.
think they come out and win this one just because they feel the need to do it. So we'll see.
Yep. And Monday night game, which will probably be
Ugh.
not great either.
Ew.
Um, let's see. I'm just checking to make sure. I think Garoppolo's back this week. I think. Just making double checking and
Yeah, he was
verifying.
only out for concussion protocol, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Let's see. Looks like he is. All right, but they're Devontae Adams is questionable. But
Yeah, that alone makes me want to pick the Packers. I'm not even gonna lie.
yeah, but
No
I
Devontae
mean,
Adams means no offense.
Yeah, I mean, but it is the Packers that they're playing against, so Devontae Adams might want to play against his old team and be like, "Yeah, this is what you guys gave up."
That's
So
true. But at the same time, though, it sounds like he's also frustrated with the Raiders.
yeah,
So
I'm. I mean, I
I,
take him at Philly.
there's talks about him being traded like already.
Yeah,
He just got there last season.
you know who he would help out a lot,
The Giants.
and well, besides the Giants, but I think he would be really good for the Patriots. I mean, Mac Jones has
Oh
had
yeah, because
nobody
they
at
were
wide
trying to
receiver.
get D Hop in the offseason also. Yeah,
Yep. I,
that makes sense.
yeah, Devontae. I mean, Devontae would be a lot better than any of the wide receivers that Daniel or Mac Jones had. But
Yeah, he's going to right now.
yeah. Well, I was telling my buddy about the Eagles. I mean, there's only one wide receiver the whole time Donovan McNabb was there that had over 1,000 yards.
Yeah, that's what's funny. I was saying that too. I was like, it's very weird that the Eagles have wide receivers now. For the
Yep.
longest, they never had wide receivers except for Terrell Owens.
Yep.
So
Yep.
yeah,
Our wide receivers were uh
I don't even know their
Brian
names.
Brian West basically Brian Westbrook, our running back, and
Yeah,
uh
right.
Brent Selleck, our tight end, and that was it. Besides,
Yeah.
we had like Kingston and Freddie Mitchell and all these other guys who are no names.
You know
Like,
what's funny? I really don't even remember their names. That's crazy.
yeah,
I usually do remember these guys' names.
yeah, it was just. I mean, bad. I mean, nobody could blame. I can't blame McNabb for not. We didn't win the Super Bowl. I mean, can't blame McNabb for that. I mean, people will because he puked and all that stuff. He did
Yeah.
seem like he was out of it. But at the same time, you have one other wide receiver besides Owens out there that can actually make a difference. We win that Super Bowl.
Mm, yeah, that's true. That's true.
We only lost by 3 points.
And Terrell Owens was killing it that day.
Yep, he came back after being injured. So I mean, give him another team or give him another wide receiver. He's set. But
Yeah, so yep, y'all got AJ Brown now. Y'all
yeah,
stole Devonta Smith from us.
yep,
Yep. Oh, you think I forgot about that? No, I'll hold that.
yep, yeah.
Yep.
Miles Sanders is another one that just left the Eagles and went to Carolina where he thought the grass was gonna be greener. It wasn't.
I mean,
Uh,
he's getting paid at least, I guess. But
True.
Swift was a great replacement. I'll say that
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
Yeah,
Swift
he
looked great.
hits the hole hard. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So we're in week 5, and we'll end with who you think's gonna win the Super Bowl. Who's gonna be in
Oh,
the Super
Super
Bowl?
Bowl
Who's gonna
picks.
be? Yep.
Okay, I'm going first.
Go ahead. Yep.
Okay. Man, can we just do like conference final picks like first? So it's
Go
only
ahead.
like top two. All right. AFC.
Hmm.
I've got I got Chiefs. Obviously, I mean, it'd be crazy not to pick the Chiefs.
Hmm.
And it's gonna be you know what's funny? All the teams that I anticipated to be doing well in the playoffs
Hmm.
don't seem to be doing well right now.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say Chiefs Ravens. Chiefs
Okay.
Ravens. That's because yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
no,
I think the Bills somehow fumble in the playoffs again. I don't see
yeah.
them getting there. All right. And
Good.
in the conference finals, I'm going. I mean, I'd be dumb not to pick the Eagles. And you know what? Sleepers. Eagles Cowboys. Eagles Cowboys. If they
Okay.
somehow make the conference finals without seeing each other, I don't know how it's even possible. But I'll pick
Yeah.
those two.
Yeah, they would. I think the Cowboys had to finish second,
Yeah,
like second,
exactly. To not see
but
them.
yeah, but I
Yeah.
think but at that point they're wild card, so they would
Other
see
than
them
that,
anyway.
I'm a believer in the Seahawks still, man. Especially in the
Yeah.
playoffs. I don't know. I'm not. I haven't seen enough from Brock Purdy to really put my stamp of approval of like, oh man, he's cold. He's like
Yeah.
that. He's MVP. You know what I mean? Like that
Yep.
man has not had a bad game yet. I just don't believe it.
So if you are you thinking of a repeat then of last year's Super Bowl?
It's very possible.
Yeah.
They're the teams that made the Super Bowl last year were clearly the best two teams, and
Yeah.
the Chiefs didn't get a lot worse, but the Eagles got better. So I
Mhm.
mean, it's hard to not pick those teams, you
Yeah,
know.
and a lot of people are saying the Eagles' offense look worse. It's like, come on,
And
we
they're
lost.
crazy. Let's be honest here. And the play calling might be a little bit different just because your offensive
Yeah.
coordinator left, right?
Yep.
But other than that, I mean, the personnel is the same. Let's be honest here. They just made a Super Bowl, and
Yeah,
they then added another guy to their linebacking core. It'd be stupid not
yeah,
to be like, oh yeah, they're worse.
yep.
It's just-
And we have DeAndre Swift, who's looked really good, and we got him basically for a stale sandwich.
that's what I'm saying. It's just-
But yeah, I could.
Replace Hargrove.
Yeah, that
Yep,
one's kind of hurt us a little bit, I think.
it did a little bit, but I mean, I think you guys are gonna be all right.
Yeah. So who do you got winning the Super Bowl then?
Winning the Super Bowl all the way.
Yep. Because I'm figuring you're going to choose Chiefs Eagles probably for the
I'm
Super
choosing the
Bowl.
Ravens, man.
Oh, Ravens.
I'm choosing the Ravens.
Okay.
Yup. I want to see it. That's that. I'm saying only saying because I want to see it. That's why.
Okay. I understand that. Yeah, I had to go with the Eagles in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, understandable.
I think that right now still, I mean, we've had our ups and downs, but this offense is like you said, the same offense. DeAndre Swift is.
Same offense, same personnel, same guys. You
Yep.
just added in a top
Yeah.
top 5 prospect at linebacker basically. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I said.
Yep. DeAndre Swift looks really good at running back. I mean,
Yep,
we have a good
Swift.
a good running back core team, so we'll see what happens with that. But I could see it being Eagles. Originally I was going with the Bengals and the Raiders actually in the
See, exactly. Oh, Raiders.
AFC.
Oh man. Oh
Yeah,
man. Oh, you
AFC
are really a
championship game.
proponent of the Raiders, huh?
Well, I thought, Jimmy G had been there. I thought he could make it back. Apparently, that was bad at the point. So,
I think they're gonna blow it up. Yeah, yeah. It must be
yeah,
the coaching. It's not. It's not the guys. Like they.
yeah,
I don't think it's the personnel that they have. Like the
mhm,
actual players.
yeah,
So I think that they're gonna fire the coach.
could be. Yep.
Yeah,
But I think it's still gonna be the Chiefs and the Bills until I see otherwise.
I
Um,
understand that too. Yeah.
Bills look good. Bengals still need some help on the offensive line, but the Bills also need a running game. If they can
Of
figure out a
some
running
well,
game,
of some sort. Yeah.
yeah, if they can
Yeah.
figure out a running game, they're set.
Consistently.
But I think it's gonna be a repeat of the last year's Super Bowl too. I think it's be Eagles Chiefs again. Both teams still. I mean, besides the Chiefs' first couple games without Travis
Yeah.
Kelsey.
Both teams are just head and shoulders over the
Yep.
rest of the league still. I
Yep.
mean, 49ers too, but I
Yeah.
mean, you've
Like I.
seen them go down just because they lost their quarterback.
Yep. So we'll see what happens. I mean, I think that's gonna bring what those four are. So we'll see what happens at that point.
Yep.
But yeah, I think it's gonna be Eagles Chiefs Super Bowl again. I think it'll be a good game. See what happens though. But do you um do you have anything that you're thinking about like the NFL this year? Like you going to any games or anything?
Any games?
Yeah.
Mm, see, man, I wanted to, but
Hmm.
why go to a game to see the Giants lose if I even go to a game?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, now I was playing. I really wanted to go to either. I had a friend who's also an Eagles fan. I wanted to go to a Giants Eagles game or a Washington Giants game. But the
Mhm.
problem is, like I said, the Giants suck. So why would I go there just to watch them get blown out?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough.
Well, I got
Tough.
you next season. Come on down here and we'll go to Bucks Eagles game in Tampa Bay.
Yeah, maybe. And I got NBA season coming up. Maybe I can just wait for that. But
All right, there you go. Heat and
yeah,
Heat and Knicks down here.
something like that. Yeah.
But yeah, yeah, I like I said, I think we're gonna. I think or NFC NFL season's gonna, pretty good. I think we're gonna change. A lot of teams are gonna start making their changes. We'll see what happens next year. I think a lot of teams could find their franchise quarterback next year too. So
Oh
see
yeah.
what happens.
That this
Yeah,
this draft class is definitely deep. Let's put it that way.
yep. Yeah, yeah, I was. Do you watch how much college football do you watch? I guess since we're on
Not
this.
too much, but I'm getting into it now. And
Okay.
it's yeah, I've been watching a lot of Maryland.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like they just played. Yeah, yeah. But I mean, they were playing their butts off. I will give them
Yeah.
that before the loss, of course. But yeah.
Um, there is a game. I don't know if you'll get it tonight. I'm a Michigan fan too.
Oh
But
really?
yep, Michigan Wolverines.
Oh, true. Of
Born and
course, I should have
raised.
known. Yeah, I was say I should have known. Yeah.
Yeah, they play tonight. Check out if you get a chance to watch it. It plays at 7:30. It's on NBC and Peacock. They're playing the Minnesota Golden Gophers, but they have a running back named Blake Corum. That
Yeah.
kid's really good, and our quarterback JJ McCarthy's really good. So get a chance to watch that.
Yeah, I've
Starts
seen
at
some
7:30.
highlights.
Yeah,
I've seen some highlights. Yeah,
that team's. we're pretty stacked. I think we're gonna make a run again. But
absolutely. Y'all are definitely going to the playoffs again. Let's put it
oh
that
yeah,
way.
definitely.
Yeah, especially because this is a year that they expanded the playoffs again, right?
It's I think
Or it's
next year
next
it's
year?
expanding. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh man,
which is
I was
going up
hoping it
to
was this year.
12, I believe. Which is
Yeah,
they
which is
should
gonna
have
be
done.
crazy. Yeah,
Yep,
it's gonna be crazy.
definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah, but the
too many
talent
teams. I think.
coming out of Michigan next year. I mean, they'll. I think depending on what JJ and Blake Corum do, Blake's definitely coming out. I think his senior year this year. So JJ, I think he'll come out too. So we'll see what happens at that point. But that's gonna be a really talented class. I mean, let's see. Possible quarterbacks next year. Um, let's see. So next year,
Next year, quarterback. You said?
yeah.
Oh, Drake May. I actually do like Shadur Sanders, even though I mean
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how many more games they win this year.
Yeah,
Uh, Bo Nix is coming out, right? Also, out of Oregon, I'm pretty
I
sure.
think so. Yeah. Hit.
Obviously, Caleb Williams, everyone's on him.
Yeah.
Uh, JJ McCarthy himself, he's also on one, right? Is he?
Yeah.
Is he going to be? He's going to
Yeah.
come also.
I think he's
There's a
gonna come
lot
out.
of quarterbacks coming
Yeah.
out of college this year.
Sanders
Yeah.
looks good though. Yeah. Ewers
Yeah,
from
it's in
Texas.
that, especially in those first couple games when he was throwing for like 300 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Ewers from Texas is probably gonna be there next year. I mean, the top.
exactly.
This could. I mean, if big if, but if all of them live up to their potential, which we haven't really seen very often. I mean, last year probably might be one of the best quarterback classes of all time right now
Exactly.
because of the way they're playing. But I mean, Williams, May, McCarthy, Sanders, and
Yeah,
freaking
it's a lot of guys. It's a lot of
Ewers.
guys.
Whew, that's a pretty good five.
Yep.
But we'll see what happens. But I want to thank you for being on this episode with me.
Of course.
You want to go ahead? I know you stream on Twitch. You got anything else coming out?
Just streaming on Twitch for the time being. I might get back on YouTube, but
Okay,
for the most part, yeah. I'm just streaming on Twitch.
good.
Yep.
Yeah, it's fun to watch you on stream on Twitch, even though you get destroyed in Smash Brothers earlier. But other than that,
No,
we're good.
man, we I'm so rusty, man. Yo, they really was destroying me. Yeah.
True, true.
It is what it is, though.
Yep.
I gotta get better.
Yeah,
Yep.
definitely. Well, thank you all for watching this episode, episode 12. JDUB and friends, thank you, Napem, for being on. Definitely have to
Thank you
have
for
you
having me.
back in a few weeks from now. Actually, probably have a couple Giants fans on with a couple Eagles fans, and we'll talk about the
Oh
Eagles
man.
Giants.
So we could all be depressed together. That was.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah. All right. I'm down for that.
All right.
All
Well,
right.
thank you all. Have a great night.